Los Alamitos Racecourse, not a name that's been synonymous with the Kentucky Derby, but that could all change this year. Hi, I'm Jill Byrne, racing analyst and broadcaster for the Kentucky Derby. Los Alamitos, only minutes from downtown Los Angeles and famous for top quarter horse racing. But with the closing of nearby Hollywood Park after 75 years of racing, many thoroughbred stables have been relocated here, including Art Sherman. Art, a veteran trainer, had called Hollywood Park home for 60 years, winning his share of races with his small stable, but always hoping to put his name amongst the elite in racing with that one special horse. Enter the flashy chestnut colt California Chrome. Together they would close out the chapter of Art's career at Hollywood Park and begin a new journey on the road to the Kentucky Derby.
I was so thrilled that I could win the finale of the stake, the last stake won at Hollywood Park. It'd always be in the record book, you know, from an 18-year-old kid riding his first race and being here now at the closing of Hollywood Park, 75 years of racing, you know, to me it was like awesome experience, you know. California Chrome is kind of a challenge that people would love to get in this game. You win big races, you know, but I've never been around where you win a $250,000 race. I've never had a horse in the Derby, but I've always wanted to.
Art has been in the Kentucky Derby winner's circle before in 1955, when as a 16-year-old exercise rider, he accompanied the great Swaps from California to Churchill Downs.
It didn't seem that long ago. You know how years fly by. Shoemaker used to tell me, he says, this is the runningest horse I've ever been on, and he'd been on a lot of good horses. And Churchill Downs was always an awesome experience. A lot of years to maybe have a contender, or maybe I could get a Swaps myself one of these days. And the competition is always fierce, but you always got a chance in this business. You know, a good horse comes from some mom and pop operations like California Chrome. It really, it's a storybook, this is.
California Chrome needs to prove he is worthy of following in Swaps' footsteps as he faces his biggest challenge yet in the San Felipe Stakes. A win would guarantee him a spot in the gate for the Kentucky Derby.
It is a challenge to be running with the Baffords and all the big-time trainers that you know. I think that's every trainer's dream, to have a horse that can run in the Kentucky Derby.
And away they go. California Chrome got an absolute flyer, and California Chrome straight onto the rail. Rider takes a stronghold though. They would need to sprout wings to get to California Chrome. Absolutely romping in under Victor Espinosa. San Felipe was a walkover for California Chrome.
He looked like Swaps turning down the lane today, I want to tell you something. I'm not used to seeing him draw off by 5 and 6. You know, I've won a lot of races, but this horse is something special, I think.